You don't
Watching.
chat. You don't go away. You don't go away. I'm still here. Hi everyone. How's it going? Thank you so much for supporting the Gallant Melee Open Summer 2022. This was our 6th Gallant Melee Open. Started these events last January. The Gallant Melee Open series is really near and dear to my heart because it was how we launched Gallant. The first Gallant Melee Open was so successful that I'm like, why only do one of these? I want to do. Most people would say I want to do one more of these. Some people might even say I want to do 2 more of these, but I was like, let's do 4 this year. So we decided to do 4 that year, 1 per season. GMO Winter was the first one, GMO Spring, Summer, and Fall. So we ran 4 GMOs that first year, and we also ran a GMO earlier this year, GMO Spring 2022, and now we're back for our 6th one. I love running these events. They are just a place where the Gallant team, we get to go crazy. We just put our all towards them. Honestly, as Walt said, this event kind of came together in less than 2 weeks because I've been really, really busy. Gummel and Battle of BC kind of left me a little tired. I've also got a bunch of other events going on, such as Uprising 2022, which I'll talk more about in just a second. But I was like, hey, I really want to run a GMO Summer, and if I don't run it now, I'm not going to get to run a GMO Summer 2022. So I decided to haul ass. Shoutouts to Primal for also equally hauling ass, getting so many things together with me last second. Shoutouts to everybody on the team. We're going to be showing some credit reels in just a few moments. Yeah, what else is there even? I just looked elsewhere, and my train of thought just died. Anyways, GMO's really cool. Shoutouts to Primal and Janthor for putting together the combo counter. We like to try new things at Gallant, and GMO is where we get to showcase the amazing technology that's available to us in the Melee community these days. 2022 Melee has never looked better. It's really cool to play around and experiment with these kind of things, so thank you for being a receptive and open audience. We're always open to feedback, so if you hate something or whatever, don't be a hater about it. Just try and tell us what you would rather do differently, because we're not some random blob. You can tweet at me and I'll probably see it. You can tweet at Vancity Primal and you'll definitely see it. We got you. Anyways, online events are awesome. Love the accessibility of online events. This was our first time making a GMO free to enter. The previous GMOs have either had a subscription required to enter to our Twitch, which, speaking of, if you're here, you're watching our Twitch. And if you have a Twitch Prime available or you're feeling particularly generous, please consider subscribing to our channel because it helps us a lot. We're a grassroots growing esports organization trying our best to go bigger and better and do even cooler things, and we need all the support from our community as we can get. So thank you for being a part of the Gallant community by even just watching this event. Forgot again where I was going with it. Oh yeah, thank you to Surfshark !Surfshark and the Golden Guardians !GG Melee for making it possible for this event to also happen for free at that. There are costs associated with running an event. In addition to tons of hours of TO time, there's a lot of people I gotta pay for an event like this. So thank you to the Golden Guardians and Surfshark for helping me do that. Yeah, honestly, it's so cool that we have partners like that who are interested and willing and are actively supporting our scene and growing. It's really about going at it from the grassroots level, right? If we don't have locals, if we don't have free to enter tournaments, if we don't have places you can play Melee, there is no Melee scene. So thank you to everybody who's making it possible for us to have more places to play Melee. Some really cool stats from this past weekend. It was our first time running multiverses at all. We had a multiverses side event. We had 200 something multiverses ladder sets played. We had 100 something for each Melee coast. Love running ladders. So at any time this weekend, if you wanted to be involved in the Gallant Melee Open, you would have been able to just join in our ladder. What's next for us on the radar right now? The biggest thing on the radar for me is Uprising 2022. I believe I honestly made a command in the chat, so if you do !Uprising, it might pop up. But Uprising is the first Korean Smash Major. You heard that right. I'm going to Korea. I fly out next Saturday. I'm going to Korea for a couple weeks, and I'm hosting a Melee tournament. If you live in Asia at all, or if you live in North America and want to take a really sick trip, come on through to Korea. Happy to hang out, play some Melee in Seoul. It's just going to be a really, really cool, unique experience. And the icing on the cake is that it's a Smash World Tour Gold event with a prize pool pot bonus. So there's money in it too. And, if you win it, you get a qualifier to go to the Smash World Tour at the end of the year. And right now, I'm the #1 seed of the tournament. So please, if you're a top player watching this, or if you're any like notable player watching this, or you're just a fan who wants to come support Melee, come through to Korea. The event is September 2nd to 4th, if I recall correctly. I do recall correctly. It's September 3rd to 4th, not 2nd to 4th. Come through. What else? You can definitely keep up with Gallant. We've got a ton more events in store. There'll definitely be more Gallant Melee Opens. I love running these events, and we've gotten better and better at doing them. This was the largest one yet, 500 something entrants. Shout outs to that. Thanks to everyone who supported entering this time around. More Gallant Melee Opens. Battle of BC was an awesome event that Toph mentioned we hosted earlier this year. Battle of BC will definitely be back. Gallant is also just excited to be out there in the community. If you need our help with your events, hit us up. We're also excited to be planning out next year. We're going to be traveling all over, hosting other events in other different countries, and working with other organizers to host events. Yeah, I just want to say, I love what I get to do for the Melee community, and I love that I have so many awesome people who support and empower and encourage me, and it gives me energy to be able to do stuff like this. Yeah, I've spent like many days straight at this. The past 3 days I've just been in this position, sweating my ass off because I don't really have AC. I mean, I kind of have an AC, but it sucks. But I've been enjoying it, and I've been smiling, and I've just been watching great Melee all weekend long, talking to tons of players. Yeah, anyways, I've been a bit long-winded here. We're going to head over to the credits in just a second, but I just want to say before I sign off, thank you all so much for supporting Gallant Gaming. This is still only just the beginning. Like, we're only a year and a half into this adventure of Gallant Gaming, and I can't wait to see where it continues to go. So, along with Melee forever, thank you everybody who helped produce this event. We'll see who those people were in just a second. I'll be signing off.